Hello and welcome back to Battle Brothers with the cultists of Davkul. We ended off last time right outside the overgrown stronghold, and today we will assault it. It is midday. The Naxera are prowling the surrounding savannah, the surrounding plains, and we don't know what we'll be facing. Attack at your own peril and be prepared to retreat if need be. Oh boy, and we're given the loading screen of the Lindworm. Okay, they are heavily armored, some of them, 3 of them, and 4 of them are rangers. This is problematic. They are going to try to hold the field. We need to assault. And we'll do so, and try to maintain cover behind some bushes. They're not actually rangers, they're ranged characters. Rangers would be something else. That would be Aragorn. Going to have a hard time hitting any of these. I'll try to take the this, and we'll try to move people up here to protect him, because this will give Vinwick a good deal of advantage when shooting down at the enemy. They're going to come to us. Hit, but did nothing with the helmet. It's quite a cool painted helmet he's got. I wouldn't mind taking that off his body. Oh boy. Holding my breath when they're tossing rocks. Oh god, Garrow, please don't. Oh, Garrow is dead. Oh boy. Lupa, kill them. Oh, that was a riposte. Oh god. Okay, that's not great, because if we attack him, he might get a chance to attack back. And knockback, though, does actually end ripostes. So, we're going to do that, and move on. Keep moving after them. Keep pursuing. And, Leif, we need to focus down one at a time. And he is also stunned. I think that makes it easier to hit, but I'm not quite sure. Might have just gotten supremely lucky. Thresh hits everyone around. Let's not do that. Let's just go for one at a time. His helmet is still alive. We might be able to salvage it still. Lupa, time to kill. Let's go for this one, because he is wielding a bow which does more damage, or is at least more accurate. God damn it, Lupa. It's not your fault. Okay, good hit. Won't be able to hit any of them if we move up anyway, so we're going to just move up here and wait there. Oh, that's devious, that is. Yeah, no more ranged attacks for them. That's like actually extremely huge. Okay, we won't. I mean, we're going to destroy his armor no matter what. It's not great, the armor that he has anyways. And Markward. This armor is also destroyed, I think. I'll try to knock out, though. Oh. Yeah, we're going to hit Lupa if we do that. How is he alive? Cut leg muscles. I'm not focusing him down because he is actually very wounded. Hoping that that is actually going to like make it harder for him to hit, and I was hoping to get like an instant kill on this guy because they have very light armor on. But I didn't even hit. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on, please, just die. Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. Try to decap. Still alive. Dented head armor. Dead. Single arrow sticking out of his back. Life. Try to circumvent his armor. Try to kill him without destroying the armor. This is very expensive armor that they're wearing, and I want it. Is stunned, which means we can move up. Try to daze him. No dice. Circumvent the armor, puncture the armor, please. Did not work. There we go. Dead. Head off. Dude, Werner is like, he's taking heads every time. I think we might have a nickname for him. Dead. Dude, this is going so well. Way too well. I mean, we're in for some karma after this. Because, like, every time you do well, you get punished in this game. I don't want to hit again. I don't want to destroy his armor. No longer stunned. We have a knife on this guy. Bring it out. Not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. Come on, you gotta, like, gotta be breaking soon. Please, just... That's a delay. Knockback, try to build up fatigue so he can't swing. Oh my god, he killed him. That's what you get for being greedy. I need 4 action points to grab his knife. Oh well. He's dead. Hopefully the armor survived. It didn't. Oh well, we lost 1 man trying to get that armor. Was the sacrifice worth it? Earl on the Misguided. Level 1? Yes, it was, I think. We got the hood though, and we did get some helmets, and we got a hooked blade, which is actually really good. Let's leave. Let's go back to Arkenstad. Alright, let's look at our boys here. Put Gisbert back into the line. Where is our head taker? Werner head taker. and he will be given the student perk as well, and so will Nobal. And Nobal, you will have higher health, higher melee attack. You are in the front line after all. You need high resolve. We don't need you running away. Lupa, you will have 8 points. The resolve would be good, but at the moment that roll is quite bad. Melee skill and fatigue, I think. And Lupa, you will get the student perk. And let's look at gear. So we could give him like a high fatigue weapon or something. He already has a quite high fatigue weapon. Yeah, we'll do that. Lupa, that's good. Leif the Believer. Resolve and health. And then another Leif. Just because it makes it easier to distinguish, he will be Leif the Butcher. I feel like that's the kind of thing you would do in this kind of band. You would give them names to distinguish between them. Like in school, when you had two kids in the same class name the same thing, you would like give them different names and stuff. Coincidentally, that is kind of how I got the name Freda. Who would have thought there are multiple Norwegian people named Frederick? Alright, so we have a whip that is unused right now. I'll give it to Gisbert. And I'll give him a cultist leather hood. An upgrade from his other hood. Who here can actually stomach wearing heavier armor? Who has the fatigue for it? Leif the Butcher actually has very good fatigue training. I'll give him the heaviest hood we have. Dandrich, you will have a heavy helmet. And then this man will actually get a leather hood. Or they're called open leather caps. Marquardt, you have decent fatigue, so I'll give you the hooked blade. A farming or an agricultural tool adapted for use in battle. This polearm has a hooked blade for striking over some distance and pulling targets. I'm guessing that's meant to be like a hoe that's been like melted and like adapted into a farming tool. There were, I think, some cases, very rare cases of scythes being adapted for weapons, but I don't think they were ever really good, like good weapons at all. I think they were maybe like, you know, it was like a desperate measure during one peasant revolt at one point in like France or something, I think. Not something you would see a lot of. Okay, now we have a lot of knives equipped, so that we can try to do the same thing, but more efficiently this time, and try to get some good armors off of some scary boys. We have a short bow left that we got from one of the dead people. Maybe we'll give that to... who did we have that was destined for greatness with the bow? Oh no, that might have been someone who died. We'll need another archer, I think. Again, if you have tips for like how to play... Oh, the battle over. That's kind of an awkward way to start that sentence. With the battle over, you look around at the destruction it had wrought. Erland the Misguided is on his back, staring blankly at the skies with glazed eyes. Other brothers litter the battleground. They're ill-shaped, ragged, fractured and fragmented, and soon fermented. It is a collectively cruel end. And now the flies are gathering, dotting the dead like skittering moles. They copulate on cold skin with shameless abandon and set about burrowing the next brood in the still warm gore. Landrich walks up and asks what it is you wish to do with the bodies. Let us honor the dead. You nod toward the dead. Those were some fine men, and fine men get a fine burial. We'll honor them just as we should, a good hole to sleep in, crowns which they can spend in the next world, and a feast to celebrate. I'd expect the same to be done for me. The surviving men cheer and Begin preparations. Now we can leave them to find their final rest. You spend 60 crowns. That's alright. That's an alright expenditure. For Erland the Misguided. Right, let's get back to Harkenstad and let's try to pawn off some of the gear and see if there's any more more work. We get 550 crowns and now we have a lot of money actually. Let's sell. I mean, we'll sell some of these because we don't want to repair them. We will repair the bow, I think, and keep that. Our company can afford the expenditures of another shield. We need tools and supplies, so we'll try to go for one of the places with a blasting furnace, I think. They might have tools and supplies there, I'm not quite sure. That's only 124 for that, actually. Good armor. I'll buy it. Who should be given the honor of wearing it? Life the Believer, you will have it. I was trying to put it in his arm slot. That was probably not a good idea. So I think control click is it, or no, alt right click to set items to be repaired. So we're going to repair the bow. Obviously not yet because we have no supplies to repair it with. Give a shield to Bernard and then we will be off. Actually, we'll give that to Nobal and give Bernard the buckler. Our equipment is all kinds of messy right now. We don't have dedicated spearmen at the flanks like I like to have, and we don't have like a good archer line, etc, etc. It's very messy, but honestly, it's kind of like it's kind of how I like the game. When you're all like just scraping by and stuff. When you get too powerful, it becomes it loses kind of like its charm, in my opinion. Becomes kind of bourgeoisie. Leaning forward in his chair, Gernot of Harkenstad points to a map he's got sprawled out across his desk. The herbalist grove outside of Harkenstad has been destroyed by brigands. Now, Sellsword, I need your services to take the territory back and help me restore it to its former glory. Or whatever it is that I tell the peasants these days. Are you interested? Okay, we got 20 more when we haggled, so we need to secure the ruined herbalist grove. Sure, I don't know actually what that entails. I've never had that mission before. Or any such mission in ever, actually. We have a slot left in the line. I mean, we might get Ortwin the... No, not Sigurd, he's a cripple. 7 gold per day for all these? That looks good. What the fuck? Vilderich the Fearless. He's a sword master. With what looks like a Zweihander? So we got Havard the Vagabond. Ferdinand the Messenger. We might want a messenger, actually. Oh, Tostig the Apprentice. He might be able to make stuff for us, or repair stuff. Oh, they tend to be eager for knowledge and learn faster than others. And we've got a Flagellant. I mean, they can take a punishing. And we've got a messenger. We'll get a messenger. So the reason I'm actually like caring about their backgrounds, other than just oh, he's got good traits, but other than just you know, flavor and stuff, sometimes they get unique events relating to their backgrounds, which can be quite good. So he's going to be a melee lion brother. We can afford to hire another one and hope that he's going to be ranged. How about we go for... Let's hire Tostig. Tostig is not ranged either. He is going to be in the melee line as well. And he will replace Landrick for now. Because Landrick is not feeling too good. So he's happy to be in the reserves. Every day you spend not working is a day you're not making money. That's why we put him in reserves instead of waiting a couple of days before for his wounds to heal. So now I think, okay, so we're going to have a battle in these ruins. We're not going to have it at night. We have a couple of ranged fighters. In fact, we only have one now, because we lost our rock thrower, our slinger. Right, let us assault the ruins. The herbalist grove is completely empty except for the large group of brigands inhabiting its center, squatting around the fire, a fire and a spitted pig. They glance at you, back to the pig, then back at you. One draws a meaty fork away from the fire. Hell, sir, we just want to eat. You draw your sword and nod. Me too. Some poachers and a couple of brigands, this should be easy. Dude, I can't wait until we get those weapons in the loading screen here, the fucking pole arm and stuff. Okay, so we got some... Oh, we've got some very good terrain. Tolstig, you're going to wait. You've got a great initiative. Gunpert, you're going to wait as well, because they have ranged people. You will wait too. And we'll move up a little bit. We'll move the shield lads up for first. Ouch, Leif the Butcher got hit. They're aiming for Bernard and Leif because they got the bucklers, I think. Okay, I was about to say, surely they can't just like wait there with two archers. I mean, they could. I would. I might have made a mistake by putting Leif that far ahead. That means that we don't get the height advantage here. Let's move Werner around and try to take their heads. As he does. Guntbert, you will help out over here. Stunned, nice. %73% chance to hit, dude. Oh my god, it does no damage. I think the whip might be garbage against armor. And I just haven't realized. It is very effective against armor. 10% of damage ignores armor. 25% effective against armor. Maybe we should have just been disarming with Gisbert here. Maybe I should learn to read. No. Never. Just go for the death blow. He's stunned. And now he is too. Dead. They're getting afraid by this envelopment here. Hammer is coming down, though there is no anvil to meet them, so they can keep running. Let's disarm. Oh, it worked. Okay, so yeah, he gets a status effect that's called disarmed, and we'll see how long that lasts, because I've never seen that before. It's a new thing in the Warriors of the North. Oh my god, and Lupa, you took his head off. Oh, the game froze for a second. It was good though. We crushed a finger on this guy. He's very hurt and very fatigued. We won't go for him, we'll go for this guy. Bleeding, disarmed, can't do much. Go for a decap. It worked. Another head taken off. By no ball. Both the named brothers took a head this battle. Try to disarm them again. Oh, dude, it's so good, actually. I mean, when it works, obviously. Come on. Oh my god. The shot. Kobe. Vinrich. Deadeye. Those had max range. I know it doesn't really affect the shot chance all that much, but it's really cool when it hits. You can't deny that. Oh, dude, his armor is still intact. Get it out. He's breaking, he's not fleeing though. Oh, he's dead. Hope his armor survived. Is there a button to just pursue? There isn't. There is a button to just flee. He's not even fleeing yet, so we can't just like auto-resolve. We gotta manually pursue him. One of the one of my least favorite parts of this game, I think. This stuff. It's over. We won't be able to catch up. Alright, so we actually got the Gambison. Nice. And we got another blotched Gambison as well, and a shield. Very good, very nice. As rough a fight as there can be, you gather the men and ready a return to Gernot of Harkenstadt. Wonder if like I wonder how many times the people who wrote this read the Black Company series of books. They're about they're like very dark fantasy about a mercenary company. Very reminiscent of this, but obviously way more high fantasy. There's vampires and shit everywhere and stuff. It's quite intense. Alright, let's sell this damaged butcher's cleaver so we don't have to repair it. Got another bow. We'll keep it until we might have money for the tools and supplies to repair it. Now we can buy the amber shards for quite a bit of a lower price. I'll buy one and then try to sell it off somewhere else. Actually, we could buy two. No, we'll buy two, yeah. And then try to pawn them off somewhere else. No more jobs here. Many of our brothers are injured and weary. Leif, I will actually take you off the line and I'll put Landrick back. Guntbert, you will now have a shield. Tostig doesn't have a shield anymore, and I'll give him one, and I'll also give him... But Tostig actually never maybe had a shield, and I'll give him a Gambison. And we'll give Vinrich a nickname. He will be... Vinrich Deadeye. Alright then, well, we could try to heal an injury at the temple. Only 70 gold. It's not going to be worth it, but you do get an achievement, and I don't have it. I'll do that in a single player game. Right, well, wait, what the fuck? We haven't done it yet? Oh, we have to escort a worker caravan over there. Gotcha, yeah, we loaded a worker caravan over to, like, fix it. The builders thank you for getting them to Herbalist Grove, safe and sound. They turn and begin to work, spraying them out amongst the location and turning their hands to what tools are about them. The snicker-snacker and snoring haw of hammers and saws echo behind you as you leave to return to Gernot of Harkenstadt. Now we get paid. And this whole deal took another day, so there might be work again when you come back. I doubt it, though. Gernot of Harkenstad sits back, seemingly smug with himself. I know how to pick him, sellsword, that is. Pick him. Sellswords, that is. Most of my compatriots hire folks like you, but it goes tits up because they don't know how to spot a good man from the wag of a dead dog's tail. But you, I knew you were good on your word the second I saw you. Your pay, mercenary. He slams a satchel of crowns on his desk. It's all there, but I understand if you want to count it. Like usual, we do count it. Easy crowns. Let's begin traveling north. Every moment spent not working is a moment you're not earning any money. Either way, that puts us at the 30-minute mark. Once again, I will do my usual— Oh, Naxere! Once again, I will do my usual spiel about how in the description down below you can find a link to a humble affiliate link, or yeah, you can find a humble affiliate link where you can buy the game and its expansion for the, you know, the same price you would get it everywhere else. However, if you do use the link down below, you'll also support the channel, so no extra cost for you, but I do get a small cut. It's a very good deal that Humble has got going, and I believe you actually get a Steam key as well, so if you don't like the Humble store, if that's not your preferred place to have your games, even though I think it is mostly like DRM free, I think, but you do get a Steam key, I think. Maybe a GOG key if such a thing exists, I'm not quite sure. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.